Ready? Start it. Start. Honorable members, India had to pass through a long period of subjugation. But throughout this period, India's kept fighting for independence in different parts of the country. The longing for freedom and willingness to make sacrifices to achieve freedom had never waned. This desire for independence culminated into the Quit Indian movement in 1942, when the entire nation was determined to achieve independence and even to sacrifice their lives in this cause. Contributing to the freedom struggle was the only thought behind all the actions of our countrymen. We achieved our independence in 1947 on the strength of this collective spirit. Today, all of us are again at a juncture of creating history. We are striving to launch a new movement for ushering in a new era. Our resolve today will determine the shape of the India of 2047 when we celebrate the centenary of our independence. Today, our country is enriched with the experience of a 72-year journey since independence. The nation is moving ahead only by learning from these experiences. All of us have to move ahead with the resolve to realize the idea of New India by the year 2022, when we celebrate the 75th anniversary of India's independence. Thus, in the New India, in the 75th year of its independence, farmers' income will be doubled. Every poor will have a pakka roof over his head. Every poor will have access to clean fuel. Every poor will have electricity connection. No poor will be compelled to defecate in the open. Every poor will have access to medical facilities. Every village in the country will be connected by roads. River Ganga will flow uninterrupted and pollution free. In collaboration with states, India will be close to becoming a $5 trillion economy. We will be progressing towards joining world's 3 largest economies, and Indian will unfurl the tricolor in space entirely on the strength of indigenous resources, and we will provide leadership to global development with a new zeal and confidence. Honorable members, if the gap between the public and the government is reduced and public partnership is ensured, our countrymen can transform government schemes and programs into mass movements. This is the way forward to achieve transformative national goals. Adopting this approach, programs like the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao and Swachh Bharat Abhiyan evolved into mass movements. On the strength of people's participation, we will also achieve the objective of a new India. Honorable members, it is the brief of my government that political parties, states and 130 crore countrymen are all committed to India's integrated and accelerated development. Our vibrant democracy has also matured adequately during the last few decades due to frequent elections being held in some part of the country or the other. the pace and continuity of development programs have been impacted. Our countrymen have demonstrated their wisdom by delivering a clear verdict both at state and national issues. One nation, simultaneous elections is the need of the hour, which would facilitate accelerated development, thereby benefiting our countrymen. With such a system in place, all political parties, according to their respective ideologies, will be able to better utilize their energy towards development and public welfare. Therefore, I urge all members of Parliament to seriously ponder over this development-oriented proposal of one nation, simultaneous elections. Honorable members, this year also marks 70 years of adoption of the Indian Constitution. As a member of Parliament, all of you have undertaken the oath or affirmation to discharge your duties with true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India. The Constitution is paramount to all of us. The chief architect of our Constitution, Baba Saheb Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, had said that we must hold fast to constitutional methods of achieving our social and economic objectives. Our Constitution provides guidance for ensuring social, economic, and political justice, as well as securing liberty and equality for all citizens and promote fraternity among all, assuring the dignity of the individual. I believe that you all, members of the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha, as parliamentarians, will make invaluable contributions in achieving the ideals of the Constitution while discharging your duties. In this way, you will contribute effectively in ushering in a new India. All of us will have to accord priority to our duties as public representatives and as citizens of the country. Only then will we be able to inspire countrymen to discharge their duties as citizens. My advice to all MPs is that you should always remember the fundamental mantra of Gandhiji. He had said that every decision of ours should be guided by its impact on the poorest and the weakest person in the society. You must also remember the voter who, setting aside all his work and overcoming his difficulties, went to the polling station to cast his vote and discharge his responsibilities towards the nation. Your priority should be to fulfill his aspirations. I urge you all to dedicate yourselves in the task of building a new India and to discharge your duties with utmost sincerity over the next 5 years. I once again wish the very best to all of you. ये जो आपको कंटेंट बोला गया है ये 8 नंबर है प्रेजेंट की स्पीच का, जो होली असाइनमेंट में से दिया गया था. होली असाइनमेंट में से 857 वर्ड्स है इसके अंदर और 90 की स्पीड है इसकी. अगर आपने अच्छा लिखा तो आप टाइप करेंगे.